In 1997, scientists recorded a sound in the Pacific Ocean that still gives them chills. It was louder than a blue whale and came from something really, really big. They called it the Bloop. Then, in 2012, the sound returned. But this time it was closer to shore. Way closer. What made that noise? And where is it now?
Wow.
Most people think we've already found the scariest things in our oceans, like sharks, giant squids, or maybe a sea monster or two. But the truth is, only 5% of our oceans have been explored.
What?
Why? Because what scientists have found in the deep, dark trenches of the ocean makes those other creatures look like little goldfish. Imagine this. You're floating in the middle of the Pacific Ocean over a part so deep that if you dropped Mount Everest there, its top would still be a mile underwater.
I think you're joking, but great.
Now think about this. We know more about the surface of Mars than we know about what's lurking in those dark, cold depths beneath us. Let's take a dive into this unknown world, and you might want to keep your lights on for this journey. At just 40 meters down, where pearl divers can reach, you've already entered a world few people have ever seen. Here, the pressure could crush your lungs without special training, but some pearl divers can hold their breath for up to 7 minutes in these waters. 7 minutes in a world where one small mistake could be deadly. What makes them risk everything? Maybe they're finding more than just pearls down there.
Wow. Yeah.
Now let's drop down to 200 meters, known as the Twilight Zone. It sounds magical, but this place is far from friendly. Here, 90% of all ocean life exists, but they're not the kind of fish you'd want to keep as pets. Take the Viperfish. Its teeth are so long it can't close its mouth. Or the dragonfish, which has see-through blood and a super strong bite. And remember, these are only the creatures we've discovered so far. At 1,000 meters, we enter the Midnight Zone. Here there is total darkness, except for strange, glowing creatures that make their own light, like fireflies. But here's something spooky to think about. In a world with no sunlight, why would animals evolve to glow? What are they trying to attract or scare away?
Let me think about it.
At 3,500 meters down, the pressure would crush a military submarine like a soda can. But life still exists here. Scientists recently found a jellyfish that is biologically immortal. It can go back to its younger self if it gets hurt. Imagine that, creatures living forever in darkness. What else could be waiting down here that we haven't found? Now we're entering the Hadal Zone, named after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld, and it lives up to the name. In the Trench at 6,000 meters, researchers spotted amphipods, tiny crustaceans, but they were the size of house cats. Imagine giant shrimp that could look your pet in the eye, and you thought regular shrimp were creepy.
Really?
But the real horror is found in the Mariana Trench, which goes down an unbelievable 11,034 meters. The pressure here is like having 50 jumbo jets stacked on your head.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Near the bottom, scientists have found lakes. Yes, lakes under the ocean, but they're not filled with water. They're filled with liquid sulfur and chemicals so dangerous they would dissolve your bones in seconds. In 2020, one of the few manned expeditions to reach this depth reported something strange. Their sonar detected movement, something enormous, bigger than a blue whale. But when they turned their lights on, there was nothing there. Or was there? The crew heard the submarine's hull creaking, as if something was moving around them in the darkness. One of the most mysterious places is the Puerto Rican Trench. Scientists found a strange gravitational anomaly there that's so powerful it affects ships' navigation on the surface. Something down there is so massive it actually bends the space around it. The official answer? Unusual geological formations. But if that's true, why did the research team refuse to return? Here's a thought that might keep you up tonight. While you're reading this, creatures in the deep ocean are living, hunting, and growing in the dark. Some might even be hundreds or thousands of years old. Imagine what they've seen and what they know about Earth's secrets. The next time you're at the beach or on a boat, look out at the water. Remember that you're only seeing the very top. Below that blue surface is an alien world right here on Earth, full of creatures that break all the rules of life as we know it, and maybe, just maybe, some of them know about us too. Sweet dreams, everyone, and if you ever hear a sound like the bloop while you're near the ocean, well, just remember that some mysteries are better left in the depths. Here's one last thought. Of all the strange deep sea sounds we've recorded, 95% are still unidentified. And the scariest part, these sounds are getting closer to shore every year.